Joseph and Romane, Dad's birthday party. That morning, Joseph and Romane were very excited. Today was their dad's birthday, and they had decided to organize a surprise party for him using local products. For several days, they had been secretly preparing everything with their mom. "We want it to be a special party," Joseph explained, taking out a notebook where he had jotted down his ideas. "Not just a cake from the supermarket, but something that represents our region." Romane nodded enthusiastically. "With honey, fruit, and good bread." Their mom smiled. "Then we'll have to do some shopping at our favorite producers." They grabbed their wicker baskets and set off on their bikes to the village market. Their first stop was the stall of Monsieur André, the beekeeper. He offered them a sweet and fragrant lavender honey. "Your dad will love it," he said, handing them a beautifully labeled jar. Next, they went to see Madame Leah, who was selling seasonal fruit. She gave them beautiful figs and juicy peaches. "These fruits come straight from my orchard," she explained. "Nothing better for a birthday snack." Then they went to the baker, who gave them a crusty whole grain bread. "With a little honey on top, it'll be delicious," he promised, winking at them. Back home, they busied themselves in the kitchen. Joseph chopped the fruit while Romane mixed fromage blanc with honey to make a delicious cream. They arranged everything on a large wooden board, adding a few walnuts and almonds for the finishing touch. As they finished setting the table, their grandmother arrived with a surprise, a bottle of homemade apple juice that she had squeezed herself. "I thought this would complement your snack nicely," she said with a smile. While the table was being set under the large fig tree in the garden, Joseph and Romane decided to add a little decoration. They picked a few sprigs of lavender and rosemary and arranged them around the plates to perfume the air. "It smells like summer," exclaimed Romane, breathing deeply. When their dad came home, he was amazed at the surprise. "All this for me," he exclaimed upon seeing the beautifully set table on the terrace. Romane clapped her hands. "Yes. It's a 100% local birthday snack, made with love." They all sat down together and enjoyed their snack, enjoying the late afternoon sunshine. The honey perfumed the bread, the fruit was sweet and juicy, and the cottage cheese cream added a touch of sweetness. Their dad, moved, thanked them warmly. "This is the most wonderful birthday party I've ever had," he said, hugging them tightly. After the party, they decided to go for a short walk in the garden to enjoy the nice weather a little longer. Joseph picked up some hazelnuts that had fallen at the foot of a tree, while Romane watched a bee pollinating a lavender flower. "Do you think it came from Monsieur André's hive?" she asked. Their dad smiled. "It's quite possible. Bees are precious, they give us honey and help the flowers grow." "You've done them proud today." Joseph nodded proudly. "And we can do it again next year. Maybe we can even make a cake with the walnuts from the garden." Their mother agreed. "That's a great idea. And why not invite our friends and neighbors to join us to share this moment together?" Joseph and Romane looked at each other, delighted. The day had been a real success, and they were already looking forward to doing it again next year. More than just a snack, they had created a wonderful family tradition, full of flavors and sharing. As the sun began to set, they decided to organize a little game. Joseph suggested a treasure hunt where Dad had to find little clues hidden in the garden, leading to one final gift, a small homemade notebook in which everyone had written a note for him. "It's so you can keep a souvenir of this special day," Romane explained. Their father, touched, flipped through the notebook filled with drawings and loving messages. "Thank you, my darlings, it's truly an unforgettable birthday." They ended the evening by lighting a few lanterns around the terrace and telling stories under the starry sky. Joseph and Romane fell asleep later than usual, their hearts filled with joy and their heads full of beautiful memories. One thing was certain, next year, they would organize an even better party.